probably our favorite part of this week was viewing the Saturn V rocket, because most if not all of us had actually never seen a rocket that big on full display in person before. On top of that, our tour was guided by a NASA rocket scientist named Mr. Chaffee, who was actually one of the engineers that worked on the Saturn V rocket when it was first being built. While we were at Saturn V, we also had our group pictures taken, which was actually quite fun, and also dangerous.
Our mentor, James Real, helped us to complete our mission by giving us advice throughout the week. He also gave us ideas for our presentation and organized an interview with a NASA expert.
One important lesson we learned this week was teamwork. We were able to collaborate with all the different teams to complete our goal of getting to Mars. Whenever we work with other teams now, I will use that in the future to collaborate with them in order for us to succeed and be better as a group and individual.
For our PDR, we were discovering there, and that included the topics of mapping, communication, rovers, robots, and orbiters. For our design challenge, we made a drilling system that will allow us to discover the subsurface of Mars.
So when designing the 3D tool, I took in mind that would be out in space. So you can, through the center socket, you can attach a carabiner so it does not fly away. And it has 5 additional socket wrenches that you can use to tighten down different types of sockets. It has a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, and it has 2 Allen keys. And our 3D print wasn't as accurate as my 3D design. You weren't able to change out the different size sockets like on the 3D design.
We went to Mission Control, visiting both the historic control room and the modern day one. While we were there, we learned how Mission Control manages operations on the ISS.
One of the challenges we had this week was to build a lander that dropped with an impact acceleration of less than 35 meters per second squared. Each team built one, and we had a competition to see who had the lowest impact acceleration.
The subject matter expert, otherwise known as the SME, Julia Badger, gave a lecture on autonomy and Valkyrie and Robonaut, the 2 robots that she helped design for NASA.
We at Team Bravo would love to give a special thanks to the legislators, our NASA committee members, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, JSC Management, parents, and our fellow Haas students. In addition, we'd like to thank Ms. Ziegler, Mr. Wright, Ms. Durham, Mr. Delgado, and Ms. Siriani. Thank you so much. We could not have done it without your support.